Me, Skip, I think Floyd just look. Floyd, you done made enough money.
Things didn't go right. Took a loss. I took a heavy loss, actually. But nothing can hold me back.
Get back?
Yep.
Does this man have no shame?
No.
Is he not easy money Mayweather now?
Get that money.
Yeah.
Shannon Sharpe strongly reacted to reports claiming Floyd Mayweather may have lost a huge amount of money in a suspected $42 million scam. He made it clear that all legal checks and financial reviews should have been completed before any deal was finalized. Sharpe believes that a person with Mayweather's level of experience and business success should pay close attention to every important detail. He stressed that accountability matters when handling major investments and suggested that Floyd should have personally verified everything before moving forward. In Sharpe's opinion, this situation serves as a reminder that careful decision-making is essential regardless of how successful someone becomes.
Disappointed. The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you two checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service.
As criticism continued to grow, Floyd Mayweather shared his view on money and achievement. He explained that speaking openly about wealth does not make him a bad person, but simply reflects what he values and how he built his life. Mayweather said money gives him the freedom to enjoy experiences, pursue opportunities, and live on his own terms. He sees financial success as a way to create happiness and open doors that would otherwise remain closed. While some people disagree with that mindset, it remains a major part of how he approaches both business and life. To Floyd, wealth represents freedom, choice, and opportunity.
Floyd, you seem really comfortable talking about money. A lot of people in the UK are not. So what are your beliefs around money?
Just because I talk about money doesn't make me a bad person. I mean, I like to have the finer things in life. Money don't make me, I make money. I like to feed my family. We can't feed our family just saying I love you. Money is able to put us in a position so we can have the finer things in life. So we are able to travel over to the UK and experience and do different things. We're able to travel to Dubai and other countries and have fun and live life and experience different things. So when you're able to make a lot of money, you're able to do those certain things. And for those people that don't have any money, because life is all about having different experiences.
Mayweather acknowledged that his business approach often involves taking major risks. He explained that he likes investing in projects and ideas that many people may not fully understand at first. Although this strategy can produce large rewards, he admitted that it also leads to many failures. According to Floyd, a significant number of his investments do not work out, but he remains willing to accept those losses in pursuit of bigger success. His comments reveal a mindset built around risk and reward, where setbacks are viewed as part of the process. It also explains why many people find his financial decisions difficult to predict.
The money I'm able to bring my team as well as my family around the world so they can experience different things.
Something you said earlier, Floyd, it really fascinated me. And it gave me an insight that you really learned about money. Is you said in real estate, you got to know what to do on a small scale first.
Yes.
And then you went big. And is that because you don't want to take massive risk because you want to be smart with your money?
Well, you don't go out there and work extremely hard for so many years and then take every dime you got and just put it into something that you don't know about.
Well, a lot of people do, don't they? I mean,
and a majority of the time you get bad results. 90% of the time you get bad results. Just like boxing. I've gotten great results because I took my time.
Mayweather continues to use wealth as one of the biggest symbols of his success. Through public appearances and social media content, he frequently displays large sums of money, luxury items, and major purchases. For him, these moments reflect the progress he has made throughout his life. However, critics such as Shannon Sharpe argue that constantly showcasing wealth can send the wrong message. They believe it may encourage irresponsible financial thinking and shift attention away from smart money management. This difference in perspective continues to fuel debate around Mayweather's public image.
Money Man is getting ready. Super Bowl weekend, Las Vegas. We had to get the ones. Make it rain. Yeah. I need everybody. I mean everybody. Had girl collection Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Super Bowl, or whoever win or lose, it don't matter. I need everybody there. Girl collection. Yeah.
Sharpe also questioned Mayweather's continued participation in exhibition fights. He argued that these events are now focused more on entertainment than genuine competition. According to Sharpe, many viewers tune in hoping to see Mayweather lose, rather than witness a serious boxing match. He suggested that these exhibitions could be hurting Floyd's legacy by transforming a legendary career into a collection of money-driven appearances. For Sharpe, this creates important questions about how Mayweather wants to be remembered after boxing.
I'm sure he could be 60 years of age and people would still pay per view to watch him box.
And so the lure is still there.
Yeah.
They want to see Floyd get beat, even if it's somebody that's not a name that a YouTuber did something that a world champion couldn't do.
Yeah. Didn't.
Yes.
No.
But I saw Floyd Mayweather get knocked down.
But at what point does Floyd have enough money not to stoop to do these exhibitions? But at some point, there is athletic dignity attached to 50 and 0, and that's the allure of this.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of, okay?
And the people that they're putting him in there with can't put him in harm's way.
No,
So he doesn't see, like, I just, like you said, I watched this ruckus on Twitter. I was like,
what?
Like, oh my goodness.
Okay.
It definitely was like WWE.
Expanding on his criticism, Sharpe specifically mentioned Mayweather's exhibition fight against Logan Paul. He argued that the matchup lacked the level of respect expected from a fighter with Floyd's accomplishments. In Sharpe's view, taking part in these events for financial reasons weakens the reputation that Mayweather spent years building. He questioned why someone with such an accomplished career would continue risking his legacy for additional income. Sharpe ultimately suggested that Floyd appears more focused on making money than protecting his long-term reputation.
Get back?
Yep.
Does this man have no shame?
No.
Is he not easy money Mayweather now?
Get that money.
Yeah. Get that money.
He'll pick up either 15, 20 mil.
He was a highly respected champion.
Still
He
is.
dominated the sport.
Yes.
Greatest defensive fighter ever. And you're going to stoop to this?
Yep.
It's not even the right Paul. It's not Jake Paul. It's the older
We get
brother.
the brother. We get the brother.
He's
then.
easier.
Look, I was like, I started with the moment Nate Robinson hit that canvas face first.
Yep.
I'm like, who can we nominate as an athlete to get our get back? I looked at James Johnson.
Okay, but it's not Jake. It's the older brother.
I want somebody.
Somebody?
Brandon Marshall. Our first things first, Brandon Marshall.
Yep.
But I'm gonna tell you who good with their hands, and you might not know. Curtis Martin.
So what?
And we want our get back. That's what.
So you want Curtis Martin to fight Jake Paul
I
now?
wanted to fight something. We go get our get back. Y'all not finna have bragging
Well,
rights.
this isn't even a fight.
Nope.
This is an exhibition.
No, I know what happens.
How low can you go?
Skip, I know you over there. You're like, yeah, we got him. No. We go get our get back. This for the culture. We got to represent. Money, represent.
Represent?
Yep, lump him up.
You represented against Conor McGregor, and it was a worthy fight.
That's
It
okay,
was
we'll
actually
get
a battle.
We gonna lump him up. Yeah, we gonna lump him up.
As Mayweather becomes more involved in real estate, his public claims have drawn increasing scrutiny. He recently stated that he acquired more than 1,000 housing units spread across numerous buildings in New York. However, official records have not confirmed those purchases, and several industry groups reported no knowledge of such deals. As a result, many real estate professionals have started questioning whether the size of Mayweather's investments has been overstated. The absence of supporting documents has only increased doubts surrounding the claims.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. I mean, we all know him, the tremendous, talented boxer, but people don't realize how smart he is in business, especially real estate. He just did a blockbuster deal, forget about it. Upper Manhattan, 1,000 units consisting of 60 buildings, affordable housing, $402 million purchase price. The seller, Black Spruce Management. This is going to be a monster, huge deal. Already a very big portion of it already closed. The remaining portion should be closing the beginning of 2025. This is a guy who believes in long-term wealth, generational wealth. He's heavily involved in skyscrapers. Now he's getting very, very big in affordable housing in Upper Manhattan. Tremendous, tremendous deal. $402 million. Once again, 1,000 units, 60 buildings. Forget about it, Maron. That's what I'm talking about. That's smart. That's generational wealth, in my opinion. Not financial advice, not a financial planner, but very, very impressed. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Not too shabby. V for victory.
Attempts to verify Mayweather's reported property acquisitions have raised even more questions. Journalists seeking confirmation received unclear answers and conflicting information. One representative insisted the transactions were legitimate but declined to provide documentation. Meanwhile, another individual claiming to represent Mayweather's team created additional uncertainty because of inconsistencies during communication. These developments have fueled suspicion and made it difficult for observers to determine exactly what happened.
What's the point of buying 62 buildings? You buy a couple.
No, 62 units, I think, right?
No, 62 units could be one building.
Yeah, it could be.
They got buildings with 90 units and
Yeah, it's
100
true.
and some units.
He has 62 multifamily units. That's what it says. So that's 62 buildings. Like
Yeah.
you just said, it's probably
So
62
think about
buildings.
it.
Yeah.
If he has that, some of the buildings might not be in the best condition.
Right.
So knock it down and build, or knock, if they're side by side, knock both of them down. Don't renew the rents. Let them move out and then build a skyscraper.
Right.
Or if he makes commercial properties out of some of those.
That's what I'm saying.
Mayweather's representatives have argued that his interest in housing projects is connected to his upbringing. They explained that growing up with limited resources inspired him to invest in properties that could potentially benefit communities. While that explanation offers a compelling personal story, some critics remain unconvinced and question whether it is being used to support claims that lack clear evidence. Although the narrative adds context, it does not completely remove concerns about transparency.
He's collecting rent, hustlers. You know how much rent that is? And guess what? I don't know his paperwork, but obviously if you spent that much in real estate, it looks like he spent it in one shot, but even if he didn't, but usually he did. And if he dealt with the same person, you get a deal, right? So through these deals, he's making money. It's definitely an income situation. They're all apartments. It's not a commercial building. They're all apartment buildings, which are commercial, but they're apartments. So guess what? $402 million in real estate. Hey, he's $500 million in real estate just off apartment.
There is little doubt that Mayweather's real estate activity has grown over time, but the larger his claims become, the more scrutiny they attract. Some experts believe he may be exaggerating the scale of his holdings and investments. While his goals may involve creating wealth and helping communities, the lack of publicly verified information continues to divide opinion. As a result, many people remain unsure which claims are accurate and which may be part of a broader public image.
Hey, who said Floyd ain't still out here doing big deals? Money Mayweather just inked a massive $402 million real estate deal in New York City, buying up 60 apartment buildings from Black Spruce Management, the equivalent of 1,000 apartment units. Now, Floyd said the goal is to be able to provide affordable housing to families that need it. Most of the units are located in Upper Manhattan. And he said that when he was a kid, his dream was just to be able to own a home, and that you can achieve anything if you put your mind to it. Damn, Floyd just bought the block. I'm proud of Floyd. He's come a long way. This is a guy who was once seen burning money in a nightclub. He spent $17 million on a watch. Not to pocket watch him, but people looked at him for years like, yo, he wastes a lot of money. Does he ever give back? And now he's providing affordable housing? Damn, Money Mayweather's come a long way. This is a real good look. It shows evolution. It shows maturity. Not to mention, it's always great to see another person of color become a landlord in New York City.
Long before these recent controversies, Mayweather built his fortune by trusting his own judgment. One of his earliest bold decisions involved placing a substantial bet on himself before a fight, showing confidence and a willingness to take risks. That independent mindset played a major role in his rise to financial success and earned admiration from many supporters. At the same time, it also created a career heavily shaped by personal choices, both successful and unsuccessful.
Floyd Mayweather is the most successful boxer in history with a 50-0 record. and one of the wealthiest athletes of all time with $1 billion in earnings. But I bet you didn't know it all started with a $750,000 bet on himself. Here's the wild story. In 2006, Floyd Mayweather was 10 years into his boxing career and earning over $5 million per fight. At the time, Mayweather was signed to Bob Arum's top-ranked boxing promotion, a partnership which saw Arum get 25% of Mayweather's fight purse. But Mayweather wanted more, and in 2006, he turned down $8 million to fight Antonio Margarita and said he deserved $20 million to fight Oscar De La Hoya. Arum wasn't happy and wouldn't pay up, so Mayweather paid the $750,000 exit fee in his contract to leave Top Rank. Mayweather then went on to promote his own fights, earning a percentage of every ticket, hot dog, and beer sold at the event, and most importantly, all pay-per-views sold. And just 1 year later in 2007, after leaving Top Rank, Mayweather made $25 million for his win against Oscar De La Hoya. Now that's what happens when you bet on yourself.
Unlike many professional athletes, Mayweather chose not to rely on a traditional manager and instead controlled his own career decisions. This approach gave him complete authority over his finances and business moves, but also placed all responsibility on his shoulders. While that independence helped him become one of the wealthiest athletes ever, it also increased the possibility of costly errors. Situations involving alleged scams demonstrate the risks that can come from handling everything without outside guidance.
I think with Floyd, he's never had a manager as well, right? He's always negotiated his own deals. Is that what kind of led to his wealth? He didn't have to cut a
It's not that he ain't got a manager, but he has got a manager. So he's can't remember his name now. So he's got a man, an elderly fella that's always with him, and but he does everything goes through him, everything. Floyd ain't very clever, believe me. But training wise, the man's a genius, and it's hard work, dedication. Don't matter how good you are. I mean, I am world class as an athlete, but I never trained like the top boys. I just thought, don't worry, because I love a row and I love the fighting. Let's just turn up.
Yeah.
I mean, but after 3-4 rounds, if I ain't knocked you out, got Sting coming at my ass.
Mayweather often compares his generation to today's fighters and highlights how difficult it was to gain recognition in the past. He explained that building a name required constant travel, self-promotion, and endless media appearances. In contrast, he believes modern athletes can become famous almost instantly through social media platforms. While Floyd takes pride in overcoming those challenges, critics argue that past accomplishments do not excuse decisions that could damage his reputation today.
You and Taylor Swift?
Probably Taylor Swift.
Yeah?
Taylor Swift didn't come up in the same era as me. But I don't know if Taylor Swift can be relevant. Almost 30 years.
I was looking around, but the Floyd effect, the Taylor Swift effect.
Yes.
Like, you both have maximized and pushed the envelope and really just set the bar for everybody else that's coming after you.
But in today's time, there's different. You can push one button and 8 billion people can see it.
Yeah.
Right.
Remember how I got to the top. I had to grind. I had to wrap vehicles, take them across country with my face on it. I go a month straight doing interviews every day from morning to night to build myself.
Yeah.
So I come from nothing, but now push a button, and all you gotta do is sit back and watch. If I had a head start like these fighters nowadays, man, what? I have every belt in box.
This brings us to the end of the discussion. The conversation surrounding Floyd Mayweather's financial choices, public image, and long-term legacy continues to attract attention. Although his accomplishments inside the ring are beyond question, his actions outside of boxing remain heavily debated. Whether he is being misunderstood, taking calculated chances, or making expensive mistakes, one thing remains certain: the story is still developing, and the boxing world will continue following every step closely.